Oh, Danielle Serdachny nearly had a chance. Here's Alina Mueller the other way. Tries a backhand pass. Looking for Shopsall. No luck. Keller with space. Blocked. Alina Mueller threw it in front, and it somehow stays out.
Go from one side of the ice to the other side. It's very challenging to stay in your defensive coverage.
Alina Mueller thought she was thrown out of the faceoff dot, but gets escorted back in. Just 1.4 a contest, but again, that number ballooned a little bit with 5 against Minnesota. Off angle, wrap around Bilka, and it's gloved by Levy.
First look of Hannah Bilka. She comes, and I love the chance. She tries to go short side on Levy and then gets the rebound off the back of the pipe and is able to keep going around and do a little wrap. A goaltender to make that read, but even if she throws it down on the pads, she has a player net front in order to get a rebound.
A goal from Pejova! A blue line missile, and Pejova has her first goal.
Face-off win by the Boston Fleet. Executed cleanly, and notice Rattray tries to get net front position, falls down while doing it, but still it bounces off. It looks like Alina Mueller's shin pad. Alina Mueller wins the draw, moves it back to Pejova, who's, and it's so good seeing Alina Mueller get that. I mean, she won that face-off clean, and she's been practicing with Boston legend Patrice Bergeron for so many times to just execute.
Recently celebrated her birthday as well. Intercepted. Here's Saunier. Saunier shoots, and again a save by Schroeder.
Liz Shepard centering the second line. Look at how she feeds the puck perfectly between Carter's stick and her blades. That's the triangle. Dishes is Saunier, who does a nice inside-out fake.
In the netting. Faceoff dropped in front of Shepard's. One-timer from Saunier, and another save by Schroeder between the pads. Through less than 9 minutes of action.
Just a loose puck, and Shea Maloney out-muscles.
She let 2 of the 5 shots that she faced past her, but she's been solid so far tonight as she makes a glove save on Wilgren. Off of the Boston power play. Mueller regains. Here's Wynn. Wynn to her forehand for the one-timer. Keller, and a save by Schroeder. First shot of the power play.
Walks across the line, feeds her D partner for the quick one-timer, and again, that's a good play. The only difference is, can Boston put players in front? Can Mobley?
Also played at Quinnipiac for 3 years. Another one thrown in, but Barnes was in the way. Here's Barnes. Barnes patient here as Boston's packed it in tightly in front of Levy. Gosling shoots, pad save, rebound, loose, and Saunier steers it into the mitt of the outstretched Abby Levy.
Just great movement up top by Seattle, and I love the decision by Gosling. There's no one in front of her because they moved from Barnes over to Gosling. Take a shot on net.
And Barnes gets on her horse to run it down. Short-handed opportunity for Rattray. Rattray trying to beat Barnes. Backhand shot saved by Schroeder. The last 2 penalties for Boston. It was Hadley Hartmetz on the first minor for tripping, and they just got whistled for too many players on the ice. Here's a shot. They score! Riley Bregman in back-to-back games.
Power play by Jill Saunier. Watch when she gets the puck. It's going to look, here's in the D zone. Jill Saunier knows she has time and space. So is she going to shoot it in? It looks like she's going to shoot it in, but no, she slips it between the legs of Kayla Barnes, and there goes Riley Bregman off to the races and is able to finish that. Such a smart heads up.
We've seen a lot of that in these last 2 contests since they've returned from the international break. Here's a shot, and it went off the pad of Levy. Corrine Schroeder has made 2 saves in this second period. Boston outshot Seattle 15-7 in the first. Schroeder makes another save, rebound, still loose, thrown in on Schroeder, and she sprawls out to glove it. Of the DoorDash PWHL Takeover Tour, a shootout win for Montreal over Toronto. She's gonna get it back. Here's Jill Saunier, all alone, backhand shot, what a save! Corinne Schroeder.
Seattle defensive end, and here's the turnover in the neutral zone. Jill Saulnier creates it, and then she gets to go off to the races. A nice forehand, backhand, but what a job by Schroeder. Watch how she goes inside and lifts it, trying to go bar down, but
Maloney quickly the other way. Maloney plays it off the boards to herself. Second year forward, who spent her grad year at Quinnipiac and her first 4 years of college hockey at Brown.
here's a look as Buglioni comes flipping the puck up, and Shea Maloney finishes her check along the wall, which causes that pain.
With a backhand pass looking for Bilka, and it's cleanly taken away by Ryland McKinnon. Here's Brandt. Brandt to McKinnon. McKinnon shoots, and gloved by Schroeder. In front, loose, and Mobley can't cash in. Oh, a point-blank save by Corinne Schroeder.
Boston Fleet moving the puck around. Haley Wynn's so elusive up top. Notice how she gets by the forward, and look at this. Wide open net front.
Oh.
Mobley with the chance, but Schroeder has been so good, keeping it to a 2-goal deficit for her team.
Keller now. Keller shoots high. 9:22 left in the second period. Kept in by the Fleet. Turnaround shot by Rattray, and another save by Schroeder. Making 25 shots through a period and a half for the Boston Fleet. Carter, Mueller shoots, another save. Schroeder, where's the puck? It's covered up. Knight is on her backside, and it draws a whistle. Their own zone, and another very good chance for the Fleet.
Great chance, and Hillary Knight comes into the rescue. She's such a good shot blocker in general, and she had the wherewithal to come down low as this puck was turned over. Again, it was on quarter stick. She could have cleared it to the corner, but instead Alina Mueller comes in, gets a shot. But speaking of Boston goaltender, how about Levy with the puck came out in this quick poke check.
Here's Carpenter. Carpenter's first real chance. She shoots, rebound. And Knight can't get it in on Levy. Can Seattle take advantage? Oh, it's taken away. Kluge all alone. Nobody close. Schroeder out of goal, and she makes the save. Stepped up high and denied Laura Kluge. The score sheet. Kluge all alone. Wynn's going to play it safe. Here's Serdachny. Serdachny down the left side. Has Bilka. Bilka shoots, and a save by Levy. And Levy on the other end. Great goaltending here as one-goal contest. Here's a chance in front, and Schroeder makes the save. Huber. It's still loose. Puck comes out to Keller. Wilgren now. And settled down by Carpenter.
Didn't really settle down. It was just bouncing all over.
Maloney gains the zone. Drop back pass for Saulnier. Back to Maloney. She shoots, and a pad save Schroeder. Shirley throws it in front. Big save on Kluge. Another chance, Hartmatz. And that does it for the second period. Last year, her season high was 35. She made that total twice. Tapped by Carpenter and a save by Abby Levy. Megan Keller stands up.
Good look as Hillary Knight comes in, cuts back hard, and takes the inside space, which allows Carpenter to drive the net. But again, Levy
to interrupt that home run pass. Here's Mueller. Mueller surveys, throws it net front. Rattray, backhanded, and a save by Schroeder. Huber denied by 30 in green. Abby Newhook, as you mentioned, Gigi out today. Here's a shot, close range, and it's saved by Schroeder. That was Alina Mueller. Also, you saw in that. Here's Eldridge. Eldridge turning around. Serdachny pulls it back. Levy closes the legs, and it stays out.
Levy, as you see here, watch Serdachny. She's going to get the puck. She's going to have the poise and patience to pull it, toe drag it out, and flip it over. Levy, who's on her belly, trying to close her legs. Look at how her left pad.
Wasn't far from the puck, but like you said, referees decide that that's a penalty. What a shot. Oh, it just ticked wide. Keller had a blistering shot from the right wing circle. Another power play for the Fleet. And Keller scores! Goal number 3 for the captain.
Here's a look. Tapany's going to get in there, and then 2 and 3. You want to outnumber the puck. So notice how Mobley's in there, and the puck pops out to Alina Mueller without hesitation. Mueller dishes to Keller, and look at this. Quick 1-T on her stick, off her stick, picks the corner.